everyone, welcome in, welcome in. Please feel free to sit back, relax, and stop to smell the roses for a little while. I hope you're all doing well today. Congratulations, Moth, on that first. Flurbinge Mob on that 20 stream streak. You guys are getting up there. And I appreciate you all coming out today. I, as you can tell, have been kind of obsessed with Deadest Disco and their soundtrack, so we're going to be jamming. We are going to be jamming as we build today. And I've done some of the resource gathering between streams, especially since yesterday I didn't get as much done video-wise as I wanted to. I've just got to start uploading stuff after stream today, because it takes forever, especially with 12-hour videos. Even if you cut it in half, it takes you, like, you know, an hour to export it. So I just sat there waiting for videos to move, mostly. But yeah, we will get right on in, get working on the wall, and then we're going to have to go look for clay and terracotta. Because I want to do some pattern terracotta on this wall now. I've been thinking about it. I was like, ooh. So yeah, I hope you all have been doing well, by the way. Apologies for no stream yesterday. We kind of got really busy just doing stuff. And I was like, we have too much to do today. There's no way I can do that and also get all this stuff done. I'd rather just wipe the slate clean and be able to get it taken care of so I can refocus on you guys. But I appreciate you all being here, and let's get this wall going, yeah? We've still got the Wandering Trader here. I did ultimately decide that I was like, the colors are too bright. I don't want to do the white because it'll kind of blend into the sandstone. So we're going to do the yellow centers. It's still vaguely reminiscent of the cherry blossom stuff that we've got going on. But I want it to be brighter, more tropical feeling. And thank you, Lux. I'm glad that you like it. It was a lot of fun to go around and just kind of do like the little mural, bring some life to the walls. That's why I made them so tall to begin with, so I could do that mural pattern. Aw, thank you, Moth. Connecting everything with the vines. I will be taking those cactuses out down there, don't worry. I just don't want to, I want to grow some stuff for the camels while I'm here. Hey, no problem at all, Laura. Thank you for the lurk, and please make sure you get some rest. I hope you feel better soon. It's never any fun being sick. And thank you, Laura. I'm glad that you guys all like it. I'm going to be outlining the rest of the wall, and like the top and bottom layers are going to become... I'm going to go with orange glazed terracotta because I really like the look of it, the blue and oranges, and I think it's going to be a really pretty bright color to add as an accent bit to this. But I have to go get a lot of clay, and I wanted to do that before stream today, but that simply did not happen because I was waiting for videos to export and move around. And it would take even longer if I was doing something, unfortunately. No, you guys are also nice. Everyone with the well wishes to Alora. Yes. I love our little community. But yes, make sure you get lots of rest. Take it easy on yourself. I think I should probably yes, the background noise. Enjoy the nap with some music and just chat and vibing today. I say that like we don't chat and vibe most days, but that's what makes it fun. Welcome in, Evil M. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day today. I am glad that I made a stack before stream today. I was like, surely, at first I was like, 32 will be enough, right? And then I looked at the wall again, I was like, I don't think so. And it was not. Yes, sucks. Every single one of these songs is from the Volume 1 Dead is Disco soundtrack. My brain has been so fixated on it. I was like, I must listen to the soundtrack during stream, or my brain is gonna be like, you know, you want to cancel stream to play Disco, which I did not want nor need to do. Once it's out of early access and it's like a full release, I'm definitely gonna play it in streamer safe. Because they do a lot of original songs too that you can play on stream, no problem whatsoever. And a lot of the songs here are, but there's, you know, I have it cut out of my VODs. So it's not a big deal. We're just this. But, you know, they make sure they have a streamer safe mode so that you can cut out any covers and stuff. And not get in any trouble playing the game and having it on the game. Yeah, I'm definitely, it's not going to be while it's in early access. It's going to be once the full game is released, just because I want to play through it with you guys like all at once and just knock them out. But I will almost, I have the game. I haven't got to play it yet, but I will most certainly be practicing before the full game comes out. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, we've got like 3 more idols. Let's go get some clay. We're just gonna be traveling around the riversides mostly. Actually, I should probably, I think, do I still have a boat over here? I might. Yeah, echolocators rocks. Such a but yeah, we're gonna cruise along the river in a boat and just look for clay. I actually completely agree with that. Echolocators and Mission are my favorites. Rhythm Divine's really good too. But of the original, yeah. Followed by the, as far as original songs go, I do also really like Queen Card. Or Queen Ka, technically. Aw, thank you, Lux. Yeah, we've been just slowly chipping away at everything there. And I'm really excited to especially keep working on this camel sanctuary. It's getting to where it's like really good looking at this point. And I'm not even finished architecturally. I've just got to, it's like I've got to do the roof and everything still. Like I've got a bridge to go over. I've got viewing areas I plan on doing. So there's going to be like sections of the wall that I'd made that are going to be taken out and reworked. I was just like, let's get the base wall up first. I can edit it as I go because it's just going to be easier. I think that's, but let me see if I can. There's. Let me scooch my boat up. But yeah, I'm really proud of how everything in the Fret world's been coming. It's starting to look really nice, especially since I'm not like a builder at all. A lot of this world was for the sake of, you know, let's get better at building. And thank you for the hydrate, Evil M. I'll make sure I take a sip of water right now. Everyone, that's your reminder as well to make sure you're staying hydrated. The summer has been rough for those of you who are in summer. The sun is a deadly laser. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Coffee is not hydrating, Moth. And I'm glad to hear that, Lux. Glass of water. That's fair. I'm just... You're good. It's not bad to have coffee and such too. Just make sure you get water as well at some point. Something hydrating. Yeah, Cosmo likes to do that. Cosmo's like, look at this weird thing I found. thankfully we're gonna be able to get a bug guy out here. Our guy was otherwise preoccupied for a bit, so we weren't able to get him into the new house. And it hasn't been bad or anything. It's just been the occasional bug we'd rather not see. Like, you're perfectly fine in your house, outside. You can be in the yard as much as you'd like. Stay out of the house. He's so just... Oh, he just flops next to it. He's so mad. Well, if he wasn't so loud, he could stay in here with me while I stream. So he'll learn eventually, probably, but... He likes to demand attention, and when he doesn't get it, he screams real loud. There's a reason you guys who are subbed have a gizmo bork emote. Like, he barks. He barks loud, and it pierces right through your ear. Which is what makes them good watchdogs. But alas, not great for during stream. The begging emote. I love that emote. It's so cute. Cat does such a wonderful job. You're like, oh yeah, I forgot. Hatsune Miku is everywhere. Miku's it forever. Hatsune Miku! No, yeah, these guys went all out with the soundtrack. It's really cool. I'm really excited to see some of the songs that they haven't actually put into what's currently available of the game in the game. Yeah, probably Infinite Disco for now. Yeah. That's so real, Lugs. Not even the Des Disco playlist escapes the Vocaloid. It's only fitting for someone who has a shelf full of Mikus directly next to her whenever they stream. It's just like, yep. They still need to get a few more to fill out. Mostly the sitting. I would like to have a couple more sitting at the edge, but that is a much later problem for when I'm not spending $1 billion on house renovations. Because you got to get our gutters replaced and a garage torn down. And it's just like, this is not the time to be buying anything extra. Financial responsibility, alas. We can go to cons in our 30s. Yeah. Mob found that meme, and it's like, after probably like 2 years of us not being able to go to the Matsuri-Con in a row, it's like, yeah, we can go to cons when we're in our 30s. The good thing is, most of this house stuff is things that we only have to get once, and then we never have to do it again. But it's important to try to get as much of it done and taken care of as possible. Right there's what is it? You can go to cons in our 30s. Just a little bit of drowning. That comes with every clay. Bright Lux Prophet sounds awesome. I absolutely love all of his songs. Well, for those of you on Spotify, it's definitely gonna be a lot easier I'm gonna make sure I share that album with you guys as soon as it rocks. I love this. I've been listening to it past. Yeah, this one is the boss. Okay, let's hop over here. I need to okay, so I need to get some stone. Yeah, it does give vaguely that vibe, and I rock with it, honestly. I love K-pop. I have a little K-pop Demon Hunters like shrine behind my streaming setup. Basically, it's just a bunch of prints and art stuff, but it's really cool. Okay, grab a few pieces of stone. More clay. Sleep. Especially since it's early. Look at all these clay balls. I forget how much you get, even in just one little thing. You get a lot of clay. I'm gonna need a lot of terracotta though, so I'm not going quite yet. Gonna get inventory full of clay, and then we'll go back and start smelting that terracotta. Getting the glazed terracotta, so it's gonna be double. And we can work on some of the structural stuff around it in the meantime. While that's smelting, I just wanted to have that going at the same time. I can at the very least work on the bridge over that middle thing, so I can build some custom trees within it. Clay pockets. But yeah, I hope you've all been having a wonderful time. But Moth and I got a lot of things that we needed to get done, so all is well. We've still got to do some, we've got to collaborate and do some building for that upcoming project that we've been working on for longer than we expected to, but we're getting there. But that is probably something for next week. Because we had to do some stuff. Like, we donated some old stuff that we don't need anymore because we were like, oh, we thought we were going to have room for this in the house, and then we didn't. It's like, well, there's not really any good corners for a plushie hammock, so we got rid of any that we weren't especially sentimentally attached to, that weren't collector's items, so that kids could have them, But while we were at the Goodwill, I was like, oh, there's actually a fair selection of DVDs here, and Moth and I do so love physical media, and are sick and tired of streaming services getting rid of everything all the time. So, we may or may not have bought a ton of DVDs. And a bunch of movie stuff so that we can kind of have movie night. Taking breaks is important too for all of you who are working, especially those of you who work at home and such too. It's important to where you can afford yourself breaks, because if you do not schedule breaks, your body will schedule them for you. And it's going to be at a far more inconvenient time. I promise you that. I think that's all of the clay pockets in this. Oh. Don't need that dirt. There. Scooch along. Man, that's a lot of clay. That's a lot of clay. We're getting there. We haven't really gone far. Okay, so I need to go this way. That's not too. I'm trying to stick to the corners basically since I don't have any sort of aqua affinity and make it my life easier to just get us play. So that you guys aren't stuck watching me dig underwater for too long. Again, I wanted to get this done before, but alas, I just did not have the time. Poke back up. Okay, I think that's all in this. More clay. Honestly, I don't know that we're gonna need a full inventory's worth, but I would rather have too much than have to come back out and do it. So we're just gonna finish up what we can grab in this round. Okay, there we go. Can we see anything? Bunch of sand. Nothing crazy, but it's another pocket. Man, the songs in this so distracted. Too locked in on the groove. But yeah, I feel like honestly, all the Cult of the Lambing we've been doing on Sundays is going to be good practice for Distance. Slightly less bullet helly, but there's enough similarity with enemy management that I'm like, I think that's going to actually go fairly well. And I love rhythm. A beat 'em up rhythm, especially right up. Walk back. One more stone shovel. There we go. That's a funky little... I love the way that water physics work in this game. This little weird air pocket here. There we go. Okay. Bit more. More clay. Poke. Have that prepped and ready to go. Pretty. Man, I always forget how pretty glazed terracotta looks until you finally find a reason to use it in a build. It requires the right build. It really does. It's like, lots of clay. Let's see how much we have. Almost 4 stacks. I don't know if that's quite enough. I'd rather be safe. Let's just keep going along the river for a bit further. We shouldn't need 2. There is just 2 rows. The wall. Gotta do the top and the bottom to like act as an accent for a borders. Because I love the cut sandstone, but it needs to be broken up or it just becomes kind of this wall of beige. If you know anything from the pictures I've shown you all of our house, we hate beige. We hate it being too basic. There comes a point where it's just sterile. Have more color in your life. Do not be afraid of bold choices. Like I love our purple walls. At least in like the living diner. It looks really exactly the anti-millennial house. I'm so tired of sterile white and beige. It's so boring. It tells me nothing about the personality. It's just like, this is just, why are we cosplaying rich people? Why is that what we're emulating? Where's the character? Where's your personality? What does it tell me about you? Especially when it's like, okay, I understand most people of our generation are stuck renting. They cannot really do that sort of stuff. There's only so much they can just sort of do decoration stuff. And that already says a lot. But for those of us who are lucky enough and or eventually do manage to somehow swing, get in our own home, why are you Why are we cosplaying what it looked like when you were rented? Why are we just going sterile? There's a difference between clean and void of personality. Like, why didn't I have white? We're using it for accents. Like our windows and stuff. The window frames. The border between split color stuff. Woodwork. That's white. That's fine. But if the walls themselves were white, no. It's also very easy for things to look dirty that way. Like even just like beige and white. If it's the wrong shades, it's like, this just looks kind of grungy, actually. Why? Why was this the decision made? Like I would say interior design was my passion. That's not. I do have a very strong interior design opinion, though. It's all the HGTV collective stuff we do. Like all the TV shows and the collections we have. It's one of those, it's like if your home looks like anyone could step in there and live in it, that's great if you plan on getting rid of your home, if like you're trying to sell it or whatever. But don't live in a house like you expect to sell it the whole time you're there. Paint isn't that expensive. You can repaint it before you go if you must. Like, it's not cheap, don't get me wrong. But of all the things, it's really not that bad. You can repaint. It'd probably need to be repainted anyway. For, you know, touching up anyway. Like, otherwise it just kind of looks bad. Because already Moth and I need to touch up a couple of places just from stuff getting scuffed while we were getting our appliances and things in here. Nothing too bad, but a couple of places that need to be swiped over with a paintbrush. Exactly. Homes are for living in, not for selling for a profit. Paint the walls pretty color. Get that carpet that's a funky color that, you know, no one else would like but you do. Live, be happy, hang paintings. Life is meant to be lived. Enjoy it. Live freely. Be open, be yourself. Because otherwise, it's just like, you know what? What are we doing? What's the point? Why are we doing it? You are not living authentic. Can you truly say you are living at all? Do the fun things. Do the things that people think are cringe or weird or whatever. Cringe is dead, be free. More shovel. Water physics are being... Let's just move down here and grab this. There we go. Oh, it's always fun being... I'm not going down there, but that's fun. And I don't really see any more clay pockets. Here's some. That's just like a couple pieces. This bit, then I think we'll be good to head back. Yeah, I don't think we'll need this, and if we do, we can always just come back. I'd rather not. I also want to get back to the building. I've got that itch. Our talk of interior design has me like, ooh, but I want to build. Okay, make more clay blocks. I think 5, getting closer to 6 stacks of clay. But I will get this above ground pocket too while I'm at it. Right here. Stuff on the surface is kind of harder to find. I might as well get the easy stuff. Otherwise, I might not ever see it again. I'll know it's there. I probably won't run across it. Normally not looking that close. Okay. There we go. Go to bed. Over 6 stacks of clay. Okay, so I go up there. And just kind of go that way. Yeah. I love the map mods for navigation purposes. It makes my life get moving back to base. You can see the little trail of things that I've tossed, which is really fun. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that nap, Alora, and continue to if you go back to bed. I would not blame you. You're not feeling well. But thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying the music. I absolutely love this album. This whole album is beautiful. Okay, yeah, go the other way. Oh, I did. I don't think I've seen that. And, you know, it's important to get rest, especially when you're not feeling well. Okay, I think I probably have seen that, considering the fact that I have torches right here. But I will double check to be sure. I probably just didn't take it, which is funky. I might as well grab that stuff since I'm heading back. And I'm not really trying to go that way. So I'll just go this way. But no, I love this whole album. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm just like, oof. It's like I wanted to share it with you guys. And I will make sure to post it in the music channel after stream. Because more people deserve to get to listen to the Dada's Disco soundtrack. And this is as close as I can get to sharing it with y'all before the full game releases and I play it on Switch. Yeah, you're doing well today. And hey, not a problem at all, Laura. I'm glad that you're getting some rest. You need to take care of yourself, especially when you're not feeling well. And I'm glad I could help you feel, you know, it might sound weird, but it's like, I'm glad I could help you feel more tired when you're physically exhausted. And that stream is helping you rest. We aim for chill vibes. So hey, if someone could take a nap because and otherwise would struggle to because of stream, that's wonderful news as far as I'm concerned. I'd rather some more flowers just while I'm around. I think I'll have enough, but I don't know the ratio of staining terracotta. I could end up needing. We could end up picking flowers for a while. I'm not sure. I don't normally use terracotta. Red and yellow. Still giggling at the part of the wall that's not deep slate brick either. I had to stop. I ran out. I'm gonna have to go at some point and get a bunch of deep slate. Especially since we're gonna need to expand the wall to include the camel sanctuary. The list of projects continues on endlessly. That is the point of it. No clay. I didn't. Hello, Riven. I'm doing fairly well today. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Drop off. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see. What side quest today? I have so many empty chests. Why am I not putting that? Let me grab. I need a camel. Hold him out for a true battery. That's so fun. As for the quest, Riven, let's do medium today. I'm right by the base. I think there's a lot of things that I could probably get done. Oh, that's beautiful, Luffy. Absolutely beautiful. I love that. Ah, yes. Instant abuse. I think I could do that. Okay, I don't think I have people planted, but that just means I have grass. I know I have seeds. I know mission play during the side quest is beautiful. I've got a mission. It's thematically appropriate Spotify playlist as always. Beetroot seed planted. This back here. Beautiful. Thank you for the side quest, Ribbon. I always appreciate you. It's fun to have a little extra thing to do. Especially while I'm just mostly getting stuff smelted and built. Let's get this terracotta going. But yeah, I didn't think we could do anything with that. Oh boy, I mean, this is going to be cost intense. I'm gonna have to get so much dye. Of course. Hope you have a good one, Ribbon. Thank you for popping by. I'm gonna end up having to get so much dye. I just have this feeling in my gut. I'm gonna have to stain each and every individual piece. How do I stain terracotta? I have to look that up. Let me look that up real quick, actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't doing anything silly. At least you get 8 per. It's like with the concrete. That makes sense. So I'll basically just have to get it stained and then smelt it again. No big deal. I don't need these oak planks because I got plenty of coal. Let's do cut sandstone for a bit. Actually, let me get. I'm gonna go get copper. I want to start making the lanterns to hang up in the inside the camel sanctuary from the trees and stuff while I'm waiting on stuff to smelt. I feel like that's a good use of my time there. Bounce back, get copper. Okay, right here. I doubt I'm gonna need anywhere near this much, but hold on. Might as well. Nice and easy. And I think the bright green of like fully oxidized copper is gonna look even better. Just because this is such a colorful build. So, let me look up copper. I need to make changes. Change. I mean, I could definitely use some copper chains, depending on how high some of the trees are. So I'll make it. But maybe the copper lantern needs copper torches? Yeah. Makes sense. One, two, three, four, five. There we go. Need that. Let's see. One of the beautiful things about these trees is that they grow in such funky patterns that it makes it pretty easy to swing a little lantern on them. In most cases. This is not one of them that does it very easily. In which case, I guess that's when I bust out the logs and stuff, make a little custom. Let me a bit more natural. Make some more lanterns. Cactus. Man, this is coming along really nicely. I'm very happy with how it's. cactus. I might need this still. Drop a couple there. Copper. 1, 2. I doubt I'll need that. Make 8 more. 8. There we go. And I think I want to lower that one that's over here. Because the other ones are fairly close to the ground and doing more good. But this one's pretty high. If I can get down a bit with chains, it'll be better. Excuse me. Why would I want to put it that way? Thank you. There we go. Cute. No. I'll definitely have to add some more in the center area once I build a couple of smaller trees. But that's gonna have to wait until I do. For now, I can. I've got to get the bridge built over it first. Cactus flower. Beautiful. Keep accidentally hitting caps lock. Okay, there we go. Okay, I am going to be able to, I think, do all of this with the orange dye that I have. Yippee! And then I just gotta smelt it again while I do some touch-ups. Beautiful. Go to bed. Thank you, everyone who stuck through the ads. I appreciate you. Almost there. Might as well go ahead. Get these smelting again so I can make glaze. Beautiful. Those bright, tropical almost oranges and blues look so nice. Almost there. Just finish up this last little bit. Be able to get pressed orange and get that smelting it. There we go. Beautiful. Terracotta. Click. That's another perfect stack. Just a little bit of excess. Perfect. There we are. Toss this terracotta in there. I shouldn't need any more, I don't think. But I'll be ready for it just in case I do. And in the meantime, let's get that cut sandstone out. Okay, so if you make it with cut sandstone, it's still normal sandstone stairs, which is kind of a shame. I thought so, but let me want to avoid using as much of that for stairs like that as possible, just because it does take so much more to cut sandstone. I think it's about the same actually. It's an extra step, and it's annoying. I do need to get glass going after all of this as well. But I can at least build the staircases up to the bridge areas because it's got to be a glass floor. And it's this whole like spot here. I want to do a full, make it a wide bridge. It's meant to be kind of vaguely zoo exhibit-esque. Probably have to go grab more to fill in. That's okay. There's gonna be a lot of bouncing back and forth as I just generally fill in terraforming, get things going. Yeah. Let's get this built up. Goal is to make sure that none of that wall is exposed underneath anymore. And we can figure out what to do underneath it after that point. But this is just too close. Needs to calm down. There we go. Beautiful. Freeze down. And dark down there. I don't know how far out I'm gonna need to go. It's probably actually better build from the top. Good luck, Luffy. I'm sorry that the browser, or that mobile has been giving you so much problems with Twitch. It likes to be difficult sometimes. I hope that it will, if nothing else, show chat. We're gonna need so many sandstone stairs. I always underestimate how big this build is. Then I start doing stuff and I'm like, oh, that's a lot of blocks that I'm using. Very little space overall. And we'll take in a nap. Oh yeah, you are all good. Though I'm not gonna lie. If you wanted to bring like crackers up here or something, I forgot to grab a snack pre-stream. That would be awesome, but you don't have to. I can cope. Thank you, Moss. I'm normally really good about grabbing stuff, but I was so busy trying to get all the stuff done. The shape terrible. It stinks to cover up this part, but you can still see the mural inside. And I want it to be solid staircase so that stuff isn't spawning underneath it. Come on. The rustling of successful cracker transfer. I love a cream cheese chive cracker. I'm just like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get through the full stream without snacks today, I don't think. I always forget that my body is so sternly like, it's lunchtime. Why are you not eating? Oh, wait. I had a late breakfast for a reason. He's getting dog. Time to vacate the premises. Okay. bunch of little loose miscellaneous. Yeah, hyper sunrise. It's a beautiful sunrise. But yay, we're gonna be able to take a browse on the bridge building to finish the wall and retrieve more cut sandstone from it. Just beautiful and convenient. Dad's wasted too, waiting on the last of this to be done. Reminders, everyone, make sure you're staying hydrated. Take a snack if you need a snack. It's very important to take care of yourselves. I'm just gonna pop open these crackers real quick so I can snack on them as we fix the glazed terracotta borders. Okay. Ooh, yeah. I like how that pattern's having them like facing each other, continuing to go. I want the orange bits to be like as a border on the bottom. They look like little flowers themselves. Beautiful, yes. Bust it. I can only go one at a time, or it won't go right. Hello? Please. There we go. How are you being so I gotta go like the bottom corner. Welcome in, Mama Loki. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Twisty. There. I'm gonna do it from the inside because I think that's gonna be easier. I'm also gonna make another pickaxe. We're gonna need it, frankly. But yes, you got us at a good time. We're just now starting getting the glazed terracotta border on the mural. So we're gonna have all of these little flowers at the bottom and the top. Just why I was careful not to let the flowers themselves touch it. The question is backwards in here, but it doesn't look bad, so I get a good vibe with it. Actually, no. Should I have the focus be on the ones that are inside? Because a lot of the outside's gonna be covered. placement is so particular. Huh. I think the only way it wants to go. We need to go down. Trying to figure out the right angle to get it to flip like that. It's doing it fine outside. It just wants to do that way in here. Maybe I just do it on the outside then. It wants to be difficult. It still looks good. There we go. Let's fix this here. Otherwise, it just looks funky. Just make sure those little flowers, yeah, are linked together at the bottom. That's cute. Get this border. Scooch this pickaxe up. For now, that should do as well. There we go. I'll figure out the precise angles eventually, and it will not be nearly as hard to get it to link up like that. There we go. I think it's like this way. And then this way. Yeah. And it just does not want to be cooperative. Come on, you can do this. It's going to be so pretty once it's there we go. Like, it looks really cute having those little, like, almost lotus blossom looking orange desert blooms with the orange daisy underneath. Like, it's really cute. It's just a matter of getting it to actually line up like that. The pains of working with glazed terracotta. I always forget because I get so excited when I have an excuse to use it. I always forget that it's also a pain to use. Come on. There we go. Can you work for me, please? Why are you being so difficult? Let's go rest before the night falls upon us. Last thing I need is for a creeper to sneak up behind me and blow up my glazed terracotta as I try to orient it properly. There we go. And yes, that was in fact a German metal song, Mama Loki. We're listening to the Deadest Disco soundtrack today. That song, that game has been on my mind. And it was basically, I was at the point where it's like, I want to play so badly that I need to listen to it while streaming today, or I'm going to end up wanting to cancel stream to play it. And I didn't want to do that, actually. Like, I don't want to, especially after I had to cancel stream yesterday. But yeah, I'm going to be sharing the album that everything's on in the Discord after. But yeah, absolutely. That one is a cover, but it is let me look at this real quick. I know which one it is, I just have to find it on the playlist. It's Minch Machine, and I can actually type it in the chat for you as well. Because my German is certainly not good, and I want to make sure. There you go. That's the one. Of course, Mama Lucky, no problem at all. Always happy to share. I love music. I spend a normal amount of objective. Please. Welcome in, Queen. I hope you're doing well today. Hi. Doing well, doing well. I've been in video uploading and transferring nightmare land, but that's about it. Nothing bad. It's just tedious. It takes a while. But the good news is that I'll be able to start uploading VODs soon. I've just got to actually get them uploaded to YouTube and stuff. Which takes also. But alas, we'll get there. That's the wrong way. Please. Need to go. There we go. Front. So pink. There you go. That's the method you gotta do. No problem at all, Queen. I hope you're able to get everything done that you need to get done today. Appreciate the alert. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I just make sure that they all match the same pattern once they start going up the diagonal like that. Nope. Scooch. Yeah. The joys of trying to work with glazed terracotta. It can be a bit of a pain, but it's getting done at the very least. No, I hope that maintenance is able to come fix your kitchen faucet today too, Mom. Like, it's never fun when you're stuck dealing with something like that. Yeah, it's crazy how, like, something going wrong in the house makes you be like, I never thought I'd be so, like, come on, I need to do the dishes. I want to do the dishes. But I, in fact, do need and want to do the dishes right now. Okay, so we need to... You just have to fiddle around. I don't know why it's never consistent. It really isn't. You do the exact same thing that's been working for like a hot minute, and then it's like, no, I no longer wish to work. Inconsistency, thy name is glazed terracotta. Uh-oh. No, yeah, that's not good. Not looking. But you guys were able to get the water turned off. That's definitely something that hopefully maintenance is going to get out to see very, very quickly. Yeah, and I do feel that, Luffy. That was me and Moth when we finally were able to get the replacement part to our rice cooker. We were like, yay, finally we can have rice again. Because we were just like absolutely fiending for and missing our rice meals because we love rice. But we couldn't because same deal, the part that we needed to fix it was only available through ordering it by like from customer service at that. We couldn't get it from their website or nothing. I'm just glad that our bug guy's finally doing better, so we're gonna be able to call him and get him out here. Because we haven't had anything like bad, but we do live in an area that's more humid, and so we've got like earwigs around outside and everything. And it's like, I would like them to stop wandering inside on occasion. Please, thank you. No, thank you. Please. You were just doing... We just had this conversation. Welcome in, Mayan. I hope you're doing well today. thankfully it's been very infrequent. And it's only ever really at night. You'll just see one pop up here or there and it's like, ew. And you smush them and you take care of it because earwigs are one thing that I'm like, I'm not going to take you outside. I'm sorry. You're just going to come right back in. Ooh, we always love an overtime check, even if doing the actual overtime is not fun. I hope work has gone / is going well, man. And thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the music. Deada's disco soundtrack today. Please, can we just flip the other way? There's no need for it to be like this. Thank you. Now I've got to go back and sleep before the night hits. And then we've got to do this all over again up top, which is going to be real fun. There we go. But yeah, Mama Loki, mostly the bug guy's just another thing on the long list of things that we're doing right now. Very soon, we'll have someone calling us to get an appointment for our time for our gutters to be installed. Because we desperately need new ones. And then we've got there's a contractor that we found that we've got to contact to do a demolition on our unattached garage. Because it is like cracking at the foundation and the wood at the bottom from having been cracking at the foundation is rotting. So that whole thing needs to go. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It just is. Well, we can turn it into a cute little patio area. We look for the silver linings. Please. Why will you not turn? Why won't you turn? Why is it just doing the same every time? It just does not want. Please? Can we get you to turn literally any other way? Why does this piece mean so difficult? Hey, no problem. I can turn down the music for you guys a little bit. Let me know if that's good. And I was probably just a little too close. Let me turn down the mic just a little bit too, so it's not peaking. Let me know if that's good now, Luffy. No, it's probably because I was too close and peaking. It's all good. Don't worry. Okay, good. I'm glad. Thank you, Luffy. There we go, finally. Jeez. No, yeah. It's always when there's, especially when there's new playlists and stuff, it's one of those, it's like, well, I don't know how it's gonna sound till I go live and someone lets me know, hey, it's a little too loud, can you? So I very much appreciate you. And yeah, exactly, Luffy. It's like different songs have volume levels and mixing. It can be a little difficult. I am glad that at the very least I have it split in a way that I can change you guys' audio without changing mine. But yeah, that's why it's always like, do not feel bad if you're like, hey, game's too quiet, hey, music's too loud, because I can change it for you all without changing my own audio levels at all. It's no big deal. And yeah, exactly, Lux. The mixing's very different. They're all very different genres, and we're vibing. But it's like, without it, I do fear that I would be going insane. Because it's like the terracotta is being especially difficult. And oh boy. Please. Once again, you're wanting to not do anything but one specific orientation, no matter what angle I put you at. It's really weird. Why do they do this occasionally? Yeah, it really does. Like, sometimes certain songs are just way, way louder. But yeah, if you guys ever, it's like, okay, it's gotten too loud again, just let me know. Do not feel bad about it, because that is part of what my job is to make sure that this is fun for you guys. If it gets loud, or I can turn it down. It's no big deal. Maybe if I can east here. Please, I'm begging you. There we go. Cookies. Get everything prepped for lots of camels. I have to make a separate cactus later. But for now, while I'm just in this area, I might just make use of that to grow cactus. Okay, not nearly as I thought it was. Probably put the cactus flowers around later. I can work on this side of the... on this side of the gate. The sun will be going down soon. Please. I don't know why certain areas just get in their mind that they want to face the default orientation and no way that's okay. It's very strange. Like, come on, no reason. Other parts will work just fine. No hassle, no fun. Like that? Fine. Certain spots, it's just like, I don't want to. So you're doing the exact same thing as you were doing before. Right. It's very odd. Nope. There we go. Beautiful. Might as well finish this one. Already working on it, so. Jeez, you scared me. Hello. Why'd you teleport into existence on top of me? Like, I literally watched you spawn. There was another guy just there. Just took his place immediately. That's wild. I know we're right on a village, but come on, man. Dirt pillaring. There we go. Scooch it along. There we go. Beautiful. Gonna have to really do some fixing of this area because it's so steep and sheer. Like, no, doesn't need to be this bad. Bye, Lux. I hope you have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate you. Here's to hoping we'll get as much of this build done as possible today. We're getting pretty close. Okay, let's see. We do not want to go. Locked in. Anywho, it just does not want to be cooperative for me. But we're gonna get it done. One way or another. As I've proved in the fact that we have camels at all. I am nothing if not incredibly stubborn. I don't know why it wants to keep going the same way though. It doesn't matter what angle I put it at. Maybe if I go underneath. Which is definitely copium because I've been angling underneath too, but what is it about certain spots that really just are like, nope, I'm not gonna rotate at all. I'm gonna keep going the same way no matter where you place me. To the point where it honestly feels bugged. Please. I've broken my pickaxe trying to get it to be fixed. I need to go get another pickaxe. Because I don't have enough iron to make another. Let me grab some more iron and throw it into one of my pouches. My bundles. Look at something that isn't glazed terracotta for a second. There. I do really like how it's looking though. The blue and the oranges, it's so bright and pretty. It adds a lot of dimension to this. Come on. It's got me wanting to work on the roof just for the... I'll probably will take a break to work on the roof before we start trying to do the top of the same sort of pattern. It's been a pain to get that glazed terracotta to go. There we go. Finally. Yeesh. Please don't start doing this again. There we go. Thank you. I literally did the exact same thing as I did before. Why? Thank you for the stretch, Moth. I will stretch back for you. My back appreciates that. No more shrimping. I might as well take a sip of water while I'm at it as well. Scoocha. There we go. Got it flipped upside down there. Somehow. There we go. All my dirt pillaring around. I'll clean all that up later. Time to run back before it gets too dark. Almost around. And then we'll get back to building our staircase for a bit. Kind of get up there, I think. Because at that point, we can, one, we'll be able to smelt glass while we're waiting for it to, like, while we're waiting to get all the terracotta done. And two, it'll give us a break from trying to orient glazed terracotta in the right direction, which is proving to be even more of a pain than I remembered. Because not even shifting and doing the angles helping all the time. Like, come on now. This is completely different locations, and it's still just putting it the right same spot. Why are you doing this? Thank you. That's so hard. What is my move? That seems to do a lot. Being down a level. There we go. On our stride. is. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. Like, I think if I was sticking to one consistent way, I'd be like, yeah, okay. But the switching is one necessary. Way better. But a bit of gotta be more angled left, I think. I'm gonna go way over there to get it to go right. There we go. Gotta do like kind of back corner angle. Yeah. There you go. No. Yeah, exactly, Luffy. It's like sometimes it'll work when you do it a very specific way. You're like, I'm in the groove. I've got it. Finally. And then you do, it stops working. And you do the exact opposite of what you were doing before. And somehow that works. It's like, why? Why are you like this? Why have you forsaken me so? I'll do the rest of that on the inside because it'll make my life a lot easier. Actually, I should probably swing around and do that inside just to make sure I don't have it completely backwards for the stairs down. The descent. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Thank you for sticking through them. I appreciate you. So it might be easier for me to just dig into the dirt wall and do it there. It is too much of a pain to try to orient it the other way. Does not want to. I have a hard enough time getting it to flip. I don't need to be sitting here trying to get it upside down also. Burrow out a little hole here. Let's get this oriented properly and then I'll cover it back up. I really do think these are really cute. They do look like desert blossoms. They're just little orange ones. And then the little daisies that are reminiscent of the mural itself. It's like, ugh. I couldn't have thought of it better. As soon as I remembered what that pattern was, I looked it up. It's like, oh, that's perfect. I have to. There we go. That's covered up. We can finish the glazed terracotta. Then I'll come back and work on the staircase. So I can work on the bridge too. There we go. But anyway, you've got to get like the precise angle, right? I don't know what's up with it. It's funky. If it's not perfect, pristine angling, your glazed terracotta, forget about it. It's going to be facing the wrong way. I need to further over. There we go. There we go. It's a pain, but it's worth it. I do think it's very, very pretty. And I wanted to try to expand my horizons and use blocks that I don't normally use. Oofed. For it to be just, we're gonna pretend we don't see that. Just by one block. We do not look, we do not see it. We'll cover that spot up. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, I need this. Let's get the staircase built. Then we need to build it on the flip side as well. After I know that I have enough sandstone to get all of that taken care of, that's when I start smelting sand. So I might have to make more sandstone. I need glass, yes. I can always go get more sand. Beautiful. Yeah, it's like I never thought I would find something that I hated placing at weird angles more than stairs. Glazed terracotta. Well, it's proven me wrong today. It's reminded me why I don't usually use it. It's beautiful. I love it. But pain in the behind. Thought I had plenty of dirt. I need snacks. Free snack. Honestly. There's gonna be a lot of terraforming. Beautiful. I can't wait to see the picture. We're definitely aiming for that zoo vibe. There we go. Get all this stuff. Then I get to orient the surrounding railing. Beautiful. There we go. Okay. Lots of cut sandstone. There we go. That way you can't just walk off. You have to be, there has to be some level of effort there. Here we go. Big old staircase. Get this up, up, up. The whole point is to get built into it. There we go. Let's bring it down to. They'll have to clear up this area some, of course, but We'll build the across first so that we have the frame. Still gotta build the staircase on the other side, but it'll be good to have this little bit of the ceiling framed out. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side over here. Hello, Indy. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Gonna have to show you the camel sanctuary and how much progress we've made on it. Hold on. Let me get across this bit real quick and I can show you in free cam. That is honestly so real, Indy. I hope that your aches and pains, though they don't tend to get better, will at least ease. There we go. Yeah, we've been working on our camel sanctuary, as you can see. Oh, sorry about that. Let me turn the music down a bit. I appreciate you. Hopefully that'll be better. If not, just let me know. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you're liking the camel sanctuary so far. We've been working on getting the walls done, and then this is going to be the little walkover bridge area, so you can observe from above. There's going to be a couple of dug into observation areas on either side too, probably one on each side. I just haven't decided where I'm going to put it. Ah, still quieter. Thank you. Let me boost that some. Is that any better? So I can turn it down more. Okay, let me turn this music down then. This song is particularly loud. There we go. Thank you for letting me know, Indy. I appreciate you. But yes, we've been hard at work, and as you could tell by the glazed terracotta down here, it's been kind of positioning that's a pain. We've got to do it around the top too, but I was like, I want a break, so I'm going to build the staircases first. And no, yeah, you're good, Andy. Don't worry. The song's volumes are kind of fluctuating a bit, so it's hard to tell what the good resting audio volume is. We've had to turn it down a couple of times. It's no big deal. And I appreciate you letting me know. Don't you worry. I also like for you guys to be able to hear what I'm saying. And thank you, Andy. I'm glad that you're liking it. This is a very experimental. I'm not used to normally doing stuff like this. To be real. This is very different from my usual style. And I was like, it's kind of fun to go so far off of what I normally do. And it only feels fitting, especially after all of the ordeals to get the camels to begin with. They've got to have a big ol' like zoo-like enclosure. Please let me sleep before I go back out and start working on the other staircase. There we go. Okay, get this built up. you, Indy. Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. We've been making a lot of progress. We didn't have any of the glazed terracotta or even the little yellow sensors of the flowers put in at the start of stream today, so we've been making a lot of building progress. We've mostly just been vibing, getting build done, kind of locked in. But I hope everything's been going well for you too. I'm looking forward to being able to do some more adventure. I will not lie. Doing so many building streams in a row is not like me. I know we have Dredge as a break, but I might end up doing some Treehouse SMP or Nucree SMP just to break things up a bit because I need a break from the project, I think. It's a lot of fun, but it becomes one of those like, ugh. Yeah, fighting with terracotta for so long, especially. And hey, I'm glad to hear that, Indy. Hope you enjoyed your, or are enjoying currently your enchiladas. Man, that sounds good. Maybe we should make tacos tonight. We do have this stuff for it. It's Tuesday, too. Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday. I can't believe I forgot Taco Tuesday. We're gonna have to start thawing our ground beef after stream. Okay. And I'm glad to hear that they turned out well. It's always nice. Oof. Like, nothing is more disappointing than if you take the time to cook something that doesn't turn out well, is what I mean mostly. So I'm really glad that it did. It tends to, though. It's kind of rare for something to be like, ooh, I'm not sure that this was worth it, actually. This is the right framing, right? I want to make sure. Yeah. Need to get these stairs going. And just work our way down because it's a lot easier to figure out how much space you need. Try to do it from outside. And as much as I hate covering up my pretty mural, it's still visible inside. Also, that is so real, Indy. Yeah, sometimes your brain you'll just glaze over certain parts of it. It's like, whoops, that wasn't what I needed to do actually at all. It's all good, Indy. I figured out what you meant. It's no big deal. It's like one of those, well, it's sad that there was less tortillas than there could have been, but hey, that's a very minor thing, all things considered. If you were going to mess up on anything, that's the thing to do. As demonstrated, yeah, exactly. I feel that, though. The ADHD brain has been going crazy lately, I'm not gonna lie. I've got so many different projects to do with the house stuff that my brain is pinging all over the place. For better or for worse. It's just like, nope. Like, I planned to get a lot more done yesterday than I did. I did get stuff done, but it wasn't as much as I wanted to. Not by any means. Man, I'm out of dirt already. But alas, bit by bit, it is getting done all the same. And hey, no problem at all, Indy. I get you. Good luck with the art fight. Or, the art fight attacks. Hope you have fun and that it goes smoothly. Because no, yeah, I get that. Like, I had so much planned to do yesterday, and then I did very little of it. I got some. Not much. Today I have a feeling after stream, there's going to be... I mean, I'm going to definitely start uploading some of the VODs. Because I'm finally at a point where I can get VODs uploaded again. Moth gave me a tutorial in how to use the video editing software that they know and that we have by extension. So we'll be able to do that, but oh, that's really sweet, Indy. Art fight is honestly such a cool thing. I always love seeing everyone be so active in art fight. Fill this up. I'm probably not the best person to explain it because I've never done art fight myself, Luffy, but from what I've gathered, it's like a website where people upload references and stuff of their OCs, and during art fight, people go around drawing each other's OCs, and they attack, quote unquote, the person by sending them art of their OCs. And then you have the chance to either attack back, or sometimes people can't get to it, but that's okay. It's basically just like a big community thing where everyone gets together to draw each other's OCs and stuff, and it's really fun. That should be enough. Oh, see, I didn't know about the scoring measures and stuff. That's cool to know. Thank you, Indy. I appreciate the additional information. It's like I cannot draw, so I'm not sure of all the details. Almost there. You know what? It's not quite dark yet. Let's be a little bold. But yeah, Moth and I, doing one. There's, aw, that's fun. It really does sound like an absolute blast. I do know that it's like a yearly tradition. One of the things that I do know about our fight, it's almost a yearly tradition whenever it opens up, that the whole website crashes because there's so many people jumping on. It's just such a fun community thing. I think there's from what I've heard, Indy, that sounds like sound advice. Yeah, that the site goes down and tends to stay down for it because people are on it so much that it crashes the servers. People are so excited about our fight every year. Ugh, just shy of. Okay. Let's get a bit more. Shouldn't need any more of the infinite water here. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of attacks. Yeah, even half of that is incredibly impressive. Sure, you're taking care of yourself too, because that is a lot. Yeah. It's like so many pieces to do in 1 month, oh my word. Andy is dedicated. I could have just done 1 stack. Oh well. I believe so. They should be. I'm pretty sure all the entries and stuff are uploaded prior. But that's fun, yeah. Just whatever. Okay. Let's see. Whole bunch of sand. There we go. Get all this glass melting. Let me see if I can go. I'll go this way. Need to make some bread too. Running low on food, all this running around. There we go. Got bread. I almost forgot. Get the last glass going. Not the last batch of it. Eight. Oh. Yeah, that sounds... It's one of those, you don't want to focus too much on what everyone else is doing. You just want to have fun doing what you're doing. I try to do stuff like fanfic and all that mess with the same thought in mind. As nice as it is when people like it, don't do it for other people to like it, because then it's not fun. It's a game, not a competition. Yeah, exactly. It's meant to be fun. Okay. Okay. Well. Let's... more dirt. I mean, this glazed terracotta so fussy. You're beautiful. Come on. Thank you. It's too far down for me to get up properly. Maybe more of an angle? Why are you like this? Let's gather some cactus so that they can grow more in the interim. Didn't realize how tall they were all getting. I have room for so many camels in here. Oak, oak. And I'll probably spread the cactus flowers around. Oh, look at that. The oxidized copper lamps look really cute. They're already all getting to where they need to be. Over a stack of cactus just from harvesting it while we're doing this. Oh, that's really fun, Indy. I'm glad that you have people you can do that with, too. Exactly. It's so cool. There's nothing to motivate creativity like other creatives. Like, working together as a community. Nothing is better. Genuinely. Like, it serves as such an amazing source of inspiration. You can get so much more done. And it's just more fun when you don't feel like you're doing it, creating in a vacuum. Which part of why streaming is fun. And oh yeah, I bet the people who just don't have a lot of attacks and you can make their whole day. I keep drawing it back to fanfiction, but that's my closest frame of reference as far as that kind of community-based art stuff. So, it's like when it's one of those, I try to go out of my way to leave comments, especially on fanfics that don't have a whole lot of comments and kudos and stuff like that, because it makes it's nice. Exactly, it makes so much of a difference just to take that time to be kind to someone. Thank you. Goodness, it took me long enough to figure out the placement angle for that. Okay, I just need to front that way at least while we're over here. But no, yeah, apologies, Andy. This is something that the glazed terracotta, it's like, oof. They should give you debug sticks in Survival World specifically for rotating terracotta. It would make life a lot easier. Because the fact that you have to try to precisely angle it like this is absurd. You have to get the perfect little side angle to get it to not just collapse. It's like, no, I'm going to keep placing the same exact way no matter what corner of the block you place me in. And it's so cute. I really like how this is turning out. I like having a little border, like framing it, so that it's not so much just sandstone, but I love getting to use all the right colors. However, it's obnoxious. Please, make it a little bit easier to use these things. There's gotta be. These are worse than trying to place decorative stairs and, like, trapdoors. See? Nope. I gotta go further away. So I can angle it further away. Otherwise, it won't go. It's so weird. Why do I have to go 4 leagues away to get it to rotate and connect? That's so funky. I have to build like 3 blocks back. 1, 2, 3. Otherwise, it simply will not go there. That is so fair, Indy, and honestly, I feel you. As you can tell by how much I was struggling to get it to go. It's like, please, please stop doing this to me. There we go. Now, up here. I'm finally getting the hang of the exact angle there. It only took doing this whole wall for me to get it. But we're here. Okay. I was about to say it's not gonna fit right. Hey now. I did the thing I was supposed to. Jerk. Come on. We just wanted to get around this wall, please. Oh, you're gonna make me do this one. Pain in the butt. There we go. Let's grab all that before it spawns. Oh, a bunch of sand has been made, I see. And yeah, I feel you. Definitely true. Like, it's not something that I normally use just because it is such a pain. But I'm really liking how this looks. I'm liking the border. It adds a lot to the flowers around. It's very bright and fun. And I'm going to carry it over into the like the observation zones as well. Like when I bring out bits of the building to have observation zones reminiscent to real sanctuaries and zoos, I want to make it, you know, terracotta or even wooden buildings with little one of those kind of frame the building. Yeah, exactly. Using it too often makes it cluttered. It gets very busy if you're not careful with it. I'm glad that you're liking how it's turning out. I think it's cool. Lots of fun things to experiment with. Come on. There we go. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some sort of it could be cherry. I also love the pattern work for making me be like, wait a minute, that was a slightly off part of the build. I can fix that right now. That's not a diagonal incline. I put one too many pieces. It is so easy to overlook stuff like that in builds this big. My pickaxe. Make another shovel. It's right at the precipice of breaking. That would be because today, Indy, we are listening to we're listening to the Deadest Disco soundtrack, the album here. And so basically all of the songs are either original or covers. Often covers done in alternate genres. But yeah, Deadest Disco has been on the mind. Oh, that's funky. This is supposed to be here. Just completely missed. Yeah, my brain has been fixated on Deadest Disco something fierce lately. And while it's a game I intend to play on stream with you guys eventually, I'm going to wait until the full release, especially since there is a streamer mode built into the game already, which is really cool. Just to make sure they take out any covers so that you can't get in trouble for it. But, yeah, it's really cool. I'm really looking forward to the full release game. It's like I have the pre-release, But it's one of those, I'm gonna play it and practice it on my own time. And then once the full release comes out, I can play it with you guys. I think is going to be the move. Here. I'm glad you think so. It's one of those, Sunday is always gonna be one of those, it's gonna be a variety day. I like, even once we're done with Dredge and we're no longer doing that for Fish Gaming Wednesdays, I like to have a day dedicated to variety games, just for something different, to break up the same old, it gives you a break from all the projects and stuff you're working on, because otherwise it can get to be like, ugh, I don't want to do it. It starts to feel a little too much like work. So you need a break. But, Cult of the Lamb, I would say we are probably within probably two more streams max before we end up beating it. So it's like, well, we just need to start planning other games. And hey, no problem at all, Indy. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Bye. Bye. I think I will worry about that inside pieces later, and or not at all. We'll just continue doing this bit. A little too tall. There we go. Get this terracotta framing done. And I think that's probably gonna be the last thing we end up doing today. Unfortunately, the roof. There will be more of the roofing tomorrow. It's like technically we did start it a little bit because the staircases are part of the roof, but not too much further than that. We finished the wall, get the roof started, and then it's mostly just structures. But we're trying to make it so where people can see in without going in there. Let's scooch it down. Beautiful. So using this opportunity to clean up the dirt pillaring around that I did at the bottom. So I can just take it with me as I go. Okay, let's see. Beautiful. Ah, man, it's just one of those days where it's nice to get things done. Feels very productive. Definitely gonna start working on getting those VODs uploaded soon. I can lurk, and whoever stream we end up raiding into after this. And that way my computer won't close while videos uploaded on YouTube. Not posted yet, but I'll get them uploaded and prepped so I can upload them or post them properly. That takes a while with long VODs, especially. But I've got the marathon split up, so that's finally gonna go up, which is nice. Because that was like bothering me that I couldn't get that done yet. Alas, I did not know how to use Adobe Premiere. I've never touched it. That's the program that Moth learned while getting her degree. So, this is what we have. And now I know. That was quite a bit of damage. Let's get the last little bit of this done. Just almost there. I can see the light at the end of the horizon. Just far, but it's just there. It is visible. We're almost halfway around it. And we haven't been having nearly as much problems with getting positioned properly at the top or below. Oop, hold on just a second, guys. I've got a call that I have to answer. I will be right back. It should not take me but a second.